everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, excited to share the broadcast table tonight with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce on the sideline. The last time these two teams met, it was the Houston Rockets who came away with the W against the Denver Nuggets.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Pass to Lever. Mutombo sets a screen. Back to Lever. On the clock. Nice defense from KD. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Richard, we know that anytime Alperen Sengun steps on the floor, he's a triple-double threat.
Yeah, he's one of the tallest players to ever have multiple triple-doubles. Sengun is such a great passer, it adds another dimension to their offense.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. Sinks the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Durant deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
What a ruthless move by Durant. Dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Here's Jokic. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Houston ball.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Durant. Driving to the basket. And it's sent back by Mutombo. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Back to Jokic. Now here's Lever. Back to Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Pass to Durant. Picked by Olajuwon. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
Here's KD.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Doesn't go that time. And we saw last season the Nuggets GA in the final week of the regular season making a coaching change and a shift in their front office.
a pretty rare situation. Seemed like there'd been a power struggle, and rather than choosing sides, the decision was to just make a fresh start.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, man, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Thompson with the bucket. And so Brown will bring it up for Denver, trailing by 2. Jokic with it. On the wing, Johnson. For 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Nuggets trail by 4. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out left to the wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Shoots over Van Vliet. Jokic with the bucket.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Thompson outside to the paint. 2 seconds left.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
I agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen.
The Nuggets, 16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And it's Durant missing. Denver in the lead. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach, Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Teams have always tried to be physical with KD in the paint. Tried being the key word.
Weaver drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Van Vliet picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game. And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Pass to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 2. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter. side, KD. Oh, KD buries the three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, Lever. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
And Durant gets it to go.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
To the middle. Back to Valanciunas. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside. Eason. And the dunk by Eason. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Johnson the screen. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Lever. Back to Valanciunas. Good D by Olajuwon.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
GA here about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
And now Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They've clearly bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Brown outside. Back to Jokic. Over Eason. And it's Jokic missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Eason. And he uses the glass on the layup. Eason's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Pass to Eason. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Capella. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. It's a 3-point game. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. No good from the wing. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And one of the imperatives, RJ, for the Rockets this season, improving on the offensive end.
Yeah, their scoring struggles hamstrung them in that first-round defeat to Golden State. To compete into June, they're going to need to be able to convert in those pressure moments.
Well, Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Rockets leading by 3. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 11. Picked by Olajuwon. Rebound by the Nuggets. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Rockets on defense. Stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Lever drives in. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. For three, Durant. Tumbo grabs the board. The Nuggets trailed by 5. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Houston making a switch. Tumbo sets a screen.
Number 10.
And here is Lever.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
Rockets leading by 3. Outside, KD hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got 18 points.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Houston making a switch here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Still, to this day, RJ, Kevin Durant still seems matchup proof.
Well, yeah, because nothing's changed with his height and the skill. That quick release and his competitiveness, it's the same as it's ever been.
And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Down low, Tumbo. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to KD. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Nuggets trailed by 9, and so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Smith. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets leading by 9. To the paint. Here's Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor. But, Richard, it is a process.
And he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
Down low. Here's Mutombo. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Pass to KD. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Here's Lever. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All the officials are all over that.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Shepard.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. The 3-ball trains the 3-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Lethal from deep. Shepard will hurt you from there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Jokic drops them both.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Smith up top. Shoots over Johnson. That one goes in. Adams has gotten the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Capable of being a very potent scorer, Jokic certainly has looked focused so far in this one.
Smith outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good! Jokic can indeed take a little contact.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low.
A floater. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth.
The Rockets, 49.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets leading by 8. Here's Thompson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, Lever. With the drive, with the second effort, and Jokic slams it in.
Oh, you got to put a body on Jokic or he'll torch you on the offensive glass.
Outside Durant. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. KD's got 9 points here in the second half.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to KD. Over Watson. Again, the Rockets score.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And the basket by Mutombo.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Durant. Durant soaring in for the deuce.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Jokic does not go in. Rockets leading by 9. Thompson, Smart trying to break free. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Thompson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. Houston making a switch here. And so Thompson nails both of them. And here's Jokic. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Lots of room. Oh, what a play inside.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the wall.
Kevin Durant got it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And stolen by Thompson. 17-foot shot away. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Jokic fires. Rebounded by Thompson. It's stolen by Mutombo. Got it to go off the glass.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammates after that one.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Durant knocks down the three.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Rockets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far. They've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for KD.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Kevin Durant can't get it to go. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about takes a magic trick for them to find the points they need. It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Shot clock at 5. Let's lose a 3. Not that time. It won't go. So we see Houston taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.